This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Well, if you look at this Week 1 matchup on paper and you see the Titans' name next to the Browns' name, you're thinking, there can't be much history there. But if you factor in that the Titans used to be the Houston Oilers, well, there is good history there because these two franchises were division rivals in the old AF. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Now Lewis here on 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mariota trying to force it to his tight end Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
In this play, first quarter, first drive.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the 3rd leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Break. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Check 13. Alert, 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 alert. Hurry.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start things on 1st down with Dion Lewis. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Mariota. And he can't get away. Mariota goes down, and that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Returnable here for Callaway.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get this. Hurry, hurry.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The Browns opted not to pick a running back with their first 2 selections at number 1 and 4 in the first round. But they circled back in the second round and got a really good one to Nick Chubb out of Georgia. Broke off a nice run there, and that's where he's good. Good vision, able to see where the hole is, and make nice gains each time he touches the ball.
Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
54, Mike, 54. Hurry, hurry. Watch 54, watch 54. Pistol.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. And his throw here's incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Let's go, let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Mike, 54.
Throwing, Mayfield. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Check.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Room to run inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards to pick up there.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit, because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
X3, 218, chopper. Kill.
On first down, Hilliard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Mike 5-4. Up. I don't even know why this team showed up.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. This will be caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 22 yards there, a first down. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw is Mariota. Caught right side. It's Lewis. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
Y'all playing the wrong football. King. 54. Mike 54. You ain't going nowhere. Hey, Delta. Point it right.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Here we go, D. All day, defense.
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 74 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their...
Hey, I'm on the phone, kid. You like work, fam. You like work, fam. You like work, fam. You talking all that trash. I'm on the phone, man. You like work, fam. I ain't even paying attention, fam. You like work, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's why you been quiet for the whole quarter, fam. I do this, fam.
That makes this a 16-point lead.
Yeah, me too, nigga. You better get out there, bitch, because you having problems.
The kickoff unit is... taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Nah, I don't even play with the Browns, fam. That's why I got the Browns in this league, fam. That's why I got the Browns in this league. I don't even play with the Browns. Period. You ain't watch my stream, nigga. I don't play with the Browns. I probably played the Browns 3 times, fam. 3 times, fam.
I would say so.
Probably 3 times, fam. I usually play with the Cowboys.
Put them in some tough spots, but what's the old adage? When you get another.
But yeah, I'm gonna let you continue your conversation, fam. I just had to let you know you can go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On play action, Mariota. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They run. Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Hurry, hurry! I got motion, man. Me. I got this.
Mike's 5-4.
Real.
Mike's 5-4. I got it.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And this one is right down the middle. And that will stretch the lead to 3 scores now at 19-0. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing is Mariota. And Walker with it over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Mariota again. Henry's got it out on the left side. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 32 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I got you. I got you. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Up.
Now Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Check 49. Hey, alert 33. Mike 54.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. It got his man complete. 27 yards there, a first down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run. Under 10, 10. Real.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
54 Mike.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham as the first half is winding down. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mariota. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So we're at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
You. Hurry.
The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, alert 33.
Here's Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Single, slot. Hey, 54's Mike. Check.
Protein spill.
Watch the slant. Check 4.
Hey, what's that?
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jannard Avery charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. After the sack on first down, Mariota, and they'll bring him down right around the 13. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Mariota, he finds Humphreys. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Mariota now. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll throw again. Mariota. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Olivier Vernon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, Mariota. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. Touchdown, Titans. In for the score as his guys are back within a single score. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you'd think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions, and
that's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ted, 180. It's 59. Mike to 59. Watch the slants. Watch the hurry. Watch that.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They run it again with Chubb. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Mike.
180.
Rip right.
Run.
Mike, check.
Hurry. Let's go. Watch out.
Mayfield looks to throw. All going deep here for Taylor. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and
Mayfield so poised back there, man. You see that shit? We're so poised back there. I said Mayfield so poised back there, man. You see that shit? Shit was pretty, fam.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I know it, bro. You're going to have a... I mean, you can win with them boys, but the thing about the Titans, they got contract.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Bro, something wrong.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time. It sets up 2nd and goal.
Right my controller. Right the other
Down
controller.
here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this
whole
game might
fucking
be out
this
of
controller been
reach. They understand
on
the
some
stakes.
bullshit. I know you've been seeing me trying to tackle you. I can't even tackle you or
The
nothing.
5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Crunch. You go tight. You got tight. You got to hurry.
Shit weak, fam.
They'll try again with Chubb. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
That's weak ass controller, fam. I don't even know. I got a lot of play. Now I've been on the phone, fam. I got, bro. I've been having so much.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
I know if
from the gun, it's a give.
And then I had you. I pressed the wrong fucking button. I had a wide open touchdown. I pressed the wrong button while ago. Tripping.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
that should have been a touchdown. That touchdown I threw, that call back, that should have been a touchdown, fam. He two-handed that hoe. He two-handed that hoe.
The kicker in a big spot here.
Look, I want to get out the phone, so bad. I ain't want to be rude.
And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would be
that should be some cushion right there, though.
This thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission,
cushion, you got to come down here and work some magic, but I see you kind of weak in some areas. I'm going to attack that shit.
And send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
But I hate the Titans. I got the Titans in another franchise, and they cap fucked up, man.
Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I knew you were going out to him. I knew you were very insane.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it.
I should have switched over there.
Let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Titans go. It's
fuck, fam. I'm audible out and it changed the assignments. That's fucked up, fam. At the last second.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Completes it to Davis.
Ooh, I like the way you play.
He's taken down, but able to
I'm gonna get your ass now, though.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Yeah, I can't play with
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphreys.
Hey, I'm just letting you eat up that clock, man. Go ahead.
He's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. 1st down, Mariota. Over the middle, Sharp's got
eat that bitch up, damn fam. Shit, it look good. It look good. It look good. Look real good.
A 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Escaping the pressure right. Caught.
Oh, come on, Phil.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
I got stuck in that defense. I ain't want to call no timeouts and no audibles, man.
Here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to go ahead and call a timeout. My player's tired as hell.
Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance
to win
this ball game.
That boy talking about, I watch your film. You play with the Browns all the time. I was like, bro, I ain't never played with the Browns. That's why I picked the Browns, because I ain't no play with that.
First down throw for Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
I'll get you some, man. Get you some. You make bad reads, boy. I left a whole lot of shit open right there.
I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
But that shit, that going across the middle and that motherfucking drag shit you trying to do, that shit gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble, bro.
3rd and 2. And that's complete to Lewis.
Yes, I figured this shit out, fam.
He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
He gonna fumble it out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, nigga stumbled 10 yards.
But it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
It doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. They stopped the run.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
We already know that was a good game, though. I'll take that loss because
and he won't return.
They didn't blow him out.
He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb.
Let's go. Oh, he got more head to hold.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, regular.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time
Yeah,
gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice. Usually on a Friday, they go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? Cool. They've called these plays a bunch of times.
Ooh.
Now's their chance to
you
execute.
playing with fire. You know that boy going to drop that hole and pick that bitch up.
The execution. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Let's go. Number 53. Mike 53. Got one.
Mariota.
Oh, yeah, get his ass.
Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively, right?
Good pick, boy. Good pick, boy. One-handed.
Picked off by Travis Carey.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they do something. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
Let's go. Get you one, Chubb. Oh, shit. That would have been so fucked up.
10 seconds to go. They'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he was smothered behind the line. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blow with 3 seconds.
Let me get this go in right quick. He said, you won't. Oh, let me get this go in right quick. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that bitch. For a motherfucking touchdown.
To start out, that leads to a 2nd and 11. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it, eluding the pressure right. So Cleveland able to come with the victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Browns, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.